Hello. Oh no, I lost his head. Anyway, so I'm here to talk about black and white horror. So some of these I have not seen and they're on my watch list, and some of these I have seen. So I can't watch everything. So, but first up is when I first saw this, it really got me. It really gave me the fright, and I'm like, it's good. It's real good. We have House on Haunted Hill. I have no idea what happened. It looks like something ate it. It's pretty bad, but you know, I could put it in a new DVD case, but the artwork would still be jacked. However, it has, see what I mean? Like, eek. It is House on Haunted Hill and the Last Man on Earth double feature. And the reason why I keep this, well, one, it's hard to find double case, but I believe that oh, that's right, because both of these, it's either both or this just House on Haunted Hill is presented in both black and white and color. So don't quote me entirely on that. I didn't check, but regardless, House on Haunted Hill, top notch black and white horror, gave me the fright. That one image, if you know what I'm talking about, with that old lady that's all, you know, then you know. There you go. Darling, the only ghoul in this house is you. So we have that. Since the Last Man on Earth, but it's not. What are we gonna pick next? Here we go. I have not seen this one. I've only seen the remake, but it is 13 Ghosts. Dude, why can't you keep your hood up? Guess he just doesn't want to keep his hood up. 13 Ghosts. I've only seen the remake. I have not seen this, and I heard this is way different, obviously, from the remake that we got in the early 2000s with Matthew Lillard. But definitely on my watch list. These are all the next 3 for our Criterions that I have not seen but have heard nothing but good things about, and that's the reason why I bought them, so I can watch them eventually. I have a lot on my watch list, but I'm a comfort movie type of person where I like to watch things that I've seen before that are familiar. It's, you know, like a healing process. I don't know if you have anxiety, whatever. I don't want to say I have severe anxiety or anything, but that's why I like to watch a lot of things on repeat. I digress. Back to black and white horror. We have The Innocents. This one is a genuinely frightening and exquisitely made supernatural gothic stars Deborah Kerr as an emotionally fragile governess who comes to suspect that there is something very, very wrong with her precious new charges. A psychosexually intensified adaptation of Henry James' classic The Turn of the Shrew, co-written by Truman Capote and directed by Jack Clayton. The Innocents is a triumph of narrative economy and technical expressiveness, from its chilling sound designs to the, I have no idea, Stegen depths of its widescreen cinematography by Freddie Francis. Anyway, it's about children, The Innocents. I read about this, I looked up on it, and it's definitely my type of storytelling slash, you know, movie that I go for when I want to watch something new or different. So I like black and white. I like black and white movies, so old Hollywood. So The Innocents is on my watch list. Up next, as you probably could tell, come on, little buddy, stay focused. We're talking here. The Uninvited, another Criterion. A pair of siblings from London, Ray Milland and Ruth Hussey, purchase a surprisingly affordable, lonely clifftop house in Cornwall, only to discover that it actually carries a ghostly price. And soon they're caught up in a bizarre romantic triangle from beyond the grave. Rich in atmosphere, The Uninvited, directed by Lewis Allen, was groundbreaking for the seriousness with which it treated the haunted house genre and remains an elegant and eerie experience. Featuring a classic score by Victor Young, a tragic family past, a mysteriously locked room, cold chills, bumps in the night, this Gothic Hollywood classic has it all. Again, Gothic, Hollywood classic, haunted house. You need to see more? Watch list. Next we have, I'm pretty sure most of you have seen this and heard of this one and have, you know, your own opinions and thoughts, but I've never seen it. I'm not very much of a zombie type of person, but still, this still intrigued me, and it is Carnival of Souls. A young woman in a small Kansas town survives a drag race accident, then agrees to take a job as a church organist in Salt Lake City. En route, she is haunted by a bizarre apparition that compels her towards an abandoned lakeside pavilion. Made by industrial filmmakers on a small budget, the eerily effective B-movie classic Carnival of Souls was intended to have the look of a Bergman and feel of a... I have no idea what this is. And with its strikingly used locations and spooky organ score, it succeeds. Herc Harvey's macabre masterpiece gained a cult following, a late-night television, and continues to inspire filmmakers today. There we go. Macabre masterpiece says it all. Haunted apparitions. I mean, there's some zombies in here, I believe. I'm not sure. Don't remember, but there's a reason why I bought it, because I want to watch it. And another one that is black and white. Obviously, we're not going to be talking about Psycho because that's a given. Roman Polanski's Repulsion. Roman Polanski followed up his international breakthrough Knife in the Water with this controversial, chilling tale of psychosis. Catherine Deneuve is Carol, a fragile, frigid young beauty cracking up in her London flat when left alone by her vacationing sister. She is soon haunted by specters, real and imagined, and her insanity grows to a violent, hysterical pitch. Thanks to its disturbing detail and Polanski's adeptness at turning claustrophobic space into an emotional minefield, Repulsion is a surreal, mind-blowing odyssey into personal horror, and it remains one of cinema's most shocking psychological thrillers. Again, just like reading this and it being in black and white, you know, I added it to my watch list. So these are all my black and white horror movies on my to watch list. Don't judge if you've seen them, and I haven't, and you think I should have by now, but I have a lot to watch. Obviously. And the next one of my favorite, it's not technically horror, but I still put it in that genre, but it is one of my absolute favorite black and white movies. So you see me talk about this, post about this a lot. It is I Married a Witch. I love how fun this movie is, how quirky it is, how cheesy it is. I mean, if you've seen this movie and you see like the flying car, you can literally see the little, I don't know if it's like a string or like a pole or a rod or something, but you can just totally see the flying car. I honestly would love to see this get a remake, but still keep it old Hollywood, if that makes sense. Because honestly, this is a better, quirky, fun, romantic love story than Bewitched. I said what I said. And then we cannot talk about the Universal Monster Collection. I've seen nearly all of these. Let's pull it out. Honestly, the only one I might not have seen is The Invisible Man. I've only seen the first one, but anything after that I've not seen. So The Invisible Man I've seen. My least favorite Universal monster. I've seen almost all the Draculas. I've seen Dracula, Dracula's Daughter. Have I seen Son of Dracula? It's hard to tell which ones I have and have not seen because they're not in this one. House of Frankenstein, House of Dracula. Dracula's Daughter. First off, Dracula, classic. I mean, what music they make. Dracula's Daughter, I can't believe nobody really talks about this, but Dracula's Daughter, for its time, totally took those boundary lines and went with a pencil eraser, because it is very much a lesbian love story, because that's all I'll say. If you've not seen it, I would see it, I would watch it, because it's not uncomfortable. It's just shockingly and surprising that they would make a movie that had those elements in it during that time, if you know what I mean, and if you've seen Dracula's Daughter. There's also, it's Son of Dracula. Who's that one? Let's see, maybe it's in the book, but I've seen that one. And there's also lots and lots of movies that I want to see that I don't own that are in black and white. The original Phantom of the Opera, is that in here? Hold on a second. It is Son of Dracula, but I am not sure who plays Dracula in that one. I know it's not Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi is not in Dracula's Daughter. I've not seen House of Frankenstein or House of Dracula in this, like I said. Damn. I think it's Lon Chaney that's Dracula in Son of Dracula. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to see if it's in this. Yes, I was right. 1943, Lon Chaney Jr. I was right. Almost right. I just forgot the junior. But I actually really liked that one. I've only seen those three in this one. Dracula, Dracula's Daughter, Son of Dracula. All three recommend. Right, Ghostface? Okay. Frankenstein, the Complete Legacy Collection. Of course, I've seen Frankenstein. I've seen Bride of Frankenstein. And that is pretty much it. House of Dracula is on this one too. Weird. Anyway, those are the only ones I've seen on this one. Frankenstein is my husband's favorite Universal character, so this is all him. This is all his, you know, this is the cat's pajamas to him. Dracula, mine, my favorite. Well, second favorite, maybe. Okay, we got the Wolfman. I've seen the Wolfman, and that's literally it. House of Frankenstein, House of Dracula, Werewolf of London, She-Wolf of London. Those I want to watch, but I've only seen the Wolfman on this one. I actually liked it. It wasn't bad. So I highly recommend the Wolfman. Why are a lot of these like doubled up? Interesting. The Mummy. I've seen The Mummy, and I believe I've seen The Mummy's Hand, and those are the only ones on this one that I've seen. But at least there ain't no House of Dracula on this one. This one has The Mummy, The Mummy's Hand, The Mummy's Tomb, The Mummy's Ghost, The Mummy's Curse, and Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy. All mummies. So this is a true legacy collection. Okay, here we go. Phantom of the Opera. Technically not black and white, but it's in this box set, and one of my favorite love stories of all time. So I cannot not talk about Phantom of the Opera. Definitely a watch. And then for my favorite Universal monster, it's tied with Dracula, the Creature from the Black Lagoon. And this one just has Creature from the Black Lagoon, Revenge of the Creature, and The Creature Walks Among Us. I have seen Creature from the Black Lagoon. I have seen The Revenge of the Creature, which I really enjoyed. I mean, the creature just wanted a girlfriend, so he just wanted love, that's all. The Creature Walks Among Us, I started watching but never finished, and I'll have to finish it one of these days. But The Creature is my favorite. That's like tied with Dracula. So that is all for my black and white horror movie talk. Not really recommendations, just, you know, what I have seen, what I haven't seen, and what I liked, and you know, just talking about that. Bye. Say bye, Ghostface. Toodles.